What's up, Whites Army? Your boy is back with some absolutely mental news that's gonna have every single one of you Leeds fanatics jumping out of your seats. I'm telling you right now, grab your coffee, sit down and prepare yourselves because what I'm about to drop on you is going to change everything about how we see this upcoming Premier League season. Listen up, Leeds faithful. We've got 3 absolutely explosive stories breaking right now that are all connected to one thing: strikers. And I'm not talking about just any strikers, I'm talking about game-changing, Premier League-ready, goal-scoring machines that could transform our attack completely. First, we've got a former Spurs wonder kid who's been absolutely tearing up the Eredivisie. And the medical experts are giving us the green light despite his recent injury scare. Second, we've got a club legend advice that's going to make your blood boil when you hear what position we really need to prioritize this summer. And third, oh man, Leeds faithful, this third one is going to blow your minds. We're talking about a Premier League proven striker whose agents are literally reaching out to clubs, and guess who's on that list? Smash that like button right now if you're ready for this roller coaster. Drop a comment below telling me which striker signing would get you most excited, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because you do not want to miss a single transfer update as we gear up for our Premier League return. Leeds faithful, are you ready to find out which 3 strikers could completely change our destiny next season? Because trust me, after you hear this first name, you're gonna understand why Daniel Farke is working overtime this summer. Troy Parrott. That's right, Leeds faithful, the name that's been whispered in corridors at Elland Road for weeks is finally out in the open, and the details are absolutely insane. This lad has been absolutely demolishing defenses in the Eredivisie with AZ Alkmaar, and get this, 20 goals in 47 appearances this season. We're talking about a 23-year-old Irish international who's got Tottenham DNA running through his veins and is ready to make his mark in the Premier League with you. But here's where it gets interesting. Whites Army. Everyone's been panicking about his recent injury that kept him out of the final 6 games of the season. But hold up, our injury expert Dr. Rajpal Brar has just dropped some massive reassurance that's going to have every Leeds fan breathing easier. Leeds may take a closer look at his recent injury, but overall I wouldn't expect musculoskeletal issues, the doc told us exclusively. He did play regularly this season before an injury in the final few weeks. The club may want to take a look at how rehab is ongoing, but I don't see this as a red flag. 28 league appearances, 14 goals before that injury, this kid was on fire. And now AZ Alkmaar are slapping a 25 million price tag on him. And you know what? Part of me thinks that might be too much for a lad who's never proven himself in the Premier League trenches. But Leeds faithful, this is just the beginning, because what I'm about to tell you next is going to make you realize why striker signing might be even more crucial than we thought. Luciano Becchio, a name that still gives us goosebumps, a striker who knows what it takes to score goals at Elland Road, and this legend has just dropped some brutal honesty that every single Leeds fan needs to hear. 87 goals in a Leeds United shirt. When this man speaks about strikers, we listen, and what he's just said is going to shake you to your core. We definitely need a goal-scoring striker. Leeds needs a 100% scoring striker. This will really strengthen the team because this year we were creating a lot of chances but not scoring. Think about that for a second, Whites Army. Even with Joel Pirro winning the Championship Golden Boot with 19 goals, Becchio is saying it's not enough. And you know what? He's absolutely right. 19 goals to win the Golden Boot? In previous seasons, that number would barely get you in the top 5. We were creating chances left, right and centre, but we weren't clinical enough. Daniel Farke knows it, the fans know it, and now we've got a club legend confirming what we've all been thinking. But here's what's really got me excited. We've got a 100 million war chest to play with. That's serious money, Leeds faithful. Money that can bring in not just one, but multiple game-changing signings. And while everyone's talking about replacing Alan Meslier, and don't get me wrong, Nick Pope would be incredible, Becchio is telling us the real priority should be up front. We need someone who can guarantee us goals when it matters most. And you know what's even crazier? While we're debating spending 25 million on Parrott, we've got Callum Wilson from Newcastle available on a free transfer this summer. But here's the catch, he didn't score a single goal this season and has more injury scares than a horror movie. The transfer market is absolutely mental right now, Leeds faithful. Every promoted club is chasing the same strikers, and we need to be smart about this. Daniel Farke can't afford to get this wrong. One bad striker signing could be the difference between staying up and going straight back down. But Leeds faithful, if you think that's explosive, wait until you hear about the Premier League proven striker whose agents are literally knocking on doors right now. Tammy Abraham, Leeds faithful, this is the bomb I've been waiting to drop on you. The England international striker is actively looking for a Premier League return, and his representatives have been reaching out to clubs, including us. 27 years old, Premier League proven, and desperate to get back to English football, this could be the missing piece of our puzzle. Abraham has been struggling at AC Milan this season, managing just 3 goals in 28 Serie A appearances, but don't let that fool you for a second. This is a striker who scored 26 goals in 89 Premier League appearances during his previous spells with Chelsea and Swansea. That's Premier League experience that money can't buy, and it's exactly what Daniel Farke needs as we prepare for the absolute war that is Premier League survival. Think about our current situation. White's Army. Patrick Bamford's future is uncertain, Mateo Joseph is still developing, and while Pirlo won the Golden Boot, there are serious questions about whether he can replicate that form in the top flight. Abraham represents something different, a striker who's been there, done that, got the t-shirt in the Premier League. He knows what it takes to score goals when every single game feels like a cup final. And here's the beautiful part, he wants to come back. His agents are actively shopping him around, and according to TBR Football, several English clubs have shown interest, with Leeds United monitoring the developing situation. 49ers Enterprises have the money, Farke has the vision, and Abraham has the hunger to prove himself again at the highest level. This could be the signing that makes the difference between relegation battles and mid-table security. What a journey this has been, White's Army. From Troy Parrott's Eredivisie goals to Becchio's brutal honesty about our striking needs to Tammy Abraham actively seeking his Premier League return. This summer is shaping up to be absolutely massive for our beloved Leeds United. Here's the reality check. We're back in the Premier League, we've got 100 million to spend, and striker is clearly the position that could make or break our entire season. Daniel Farke knows it, the club legends know it, and now you know it. Before you go, smash that like button if this video got you as excited as I am about our striker options, subscribe and hit that notification bell because transfer season is just heating up, and you know I'll be bringing you every single update as it happens. Leeds faithful, here's my question for you. If you could only sign one of these 3 strikers, who would it be? The £25 Eredivisie goal machine, Troy Parrott, the Premier League proven Tammy Abraham, or are you holding out hope for someone even bigger? Drop your answers in the comments below. I read every single one, and your opinions matter, because at the end of the day, we're all in this together, and together we're gonna watch our beloved Leeds United take the Premier League by storm. Marching on together, we are Leeds, we are Leeds, we are Leeds.